Hello everybody, my name is Tommy. I'm a paper mache artist, and I had, over the summertime, given this Pokemon a complete makeover. Unfortunately, I didn't film it, so I'm actually going to show you what I did differently than when I first built her. So let's take a closer look at what I did. Enjoy the video.
Welcome to Tommy's Puppet Lab. Enjoy the show.
So over here, let's take a look at the maw here. This is not too much different. I did smooth it down a little bit, but what is different is the color of the inside of this maw here. And I had actually removed all the newspaper from inside the top and the bottom to make it much lighter, so there isn't so much strain on her head. Poor girl has been carrying a lot of weight on her head. She must have had a huge headache. So yeah, this is much lighter, and that's about all that is really different with the maw here. It is the front part is what I've really worked on. So let's take a closer look. So the ears right here were originally attached with screws. So they would only swing this way, but I attached them with the chain instead, so that they can actually move all directions. Same thing for the arms. I attached them with the chain instead of screws, because I used screws last time. Another thing that you're going to really notice is the mouth, the jaw. The jaw was really weird. Take a look at the jaw. She looks kind of like a fish when she's talking. Blub, blub, blub. But yes, this now is attached with a wooden lever right here. I use a paint mixing stick, and there's a piece of cardboard that holds it in place. You just push down on it, and she will talk. Much better. She even has a tongue too. I gave her a tongue. And you'll notice that this entire puppet is a lot smoother too. I had repainted the bow ties as well. I thought they were just a little too pink. Now let's take a look at how I attached the maw here. I'm just going to adjust the lighting here. There we go. This maw was originally attached with a pipe insulation tube made of styrofoam. That did not hold well. This thing kept falling off. So I took some toilet paper spools, I trimmed them down. I trimmed them down to size, and now they're attached with chain. So now I can actually pick the Pokemon up, and this will not fall off, because this is a lot sturdier and this is much lighter. So that was a huge improvement there. You can actually pose her so that this is not in the way and she can be tucked in the corner. I'll show you that right now. And just like that, you can now display her without her taking up too much room. Kind of cute if you ask me. So another thing you're really going to notice, the eyes. The eyes were weird at the first time I made her. I completely remade the eyes. And I gave them proper detail. I even gave her the eye sparkle. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better. And I also, fixed some mistakes that kind of made it look rushed. She's not so rushed anymore. She is also holding a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon badge. This is an expedition badge. You can make your own too. Please do check out the link in the description below to learn how to make these badges. And the other really big thing that I have done, she has a brand new color. Because I thought she was just a little too dull before. I gave her a much nicer color. She has a much nicer tan, because I think she deserves a nicer tan. And the feet are no longer glued together. They were glued together at the first time I made her. See, you'll notice that now they're actually separated. That looks a lot better. And I also gave this a little more detail. I took a router tool and I ground this down and I painted it to make it look, more realistic. Another thing you're really gonna notice, this was actually just a recent addition. She has a lily on her head. It goes with her name. I named this Pokemon Lily. I think that's a very suitable name for her. So yes, those are the makeover results. Please check out the picture. So that is Mawile. I still regret not filming it, but anyway, I'm just trying to make up for that right now. I think she looks a lot better. Some fast improvements. You'll notice the body is a lot smoother because I actually did some proper smoothing. Same thing with the hands. And she actually has a new color of silver. It's a little bit brighter because I want her to look more steel, because she is a steel fairy. She's armed with steel. She has steel armor, a steel head, steel hands. That would hurt if she punched you. And of course, steel jaws. Even the spot has a new color. There. That spot right there has a new color. So yes, those are the makeover results. And that is about everything that is different with this Pokemon. I think she looks 100 times better. Please tell me in the description below what you think of this Pokemon. She looks a lot better. She definitely talks a lot better. That's for darn sure. No more blub blub like a fish. And yeah, see, look at that. She even has a tongue. I think she looks fabulous. Because I really do think this Pokemon screams fabulous. These are really one of my favorite Pokemon ever. And there she is. I think she looks a lot better now. Do tell me what you think. Please see the before pictures and after and tell me if this looks a lot better than she did before. The first time I made her, she was very fragile. She kept falling apart. She was not usable. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.